Hey, what's going on? So this is a real weird thing that just happened. So it's Monday morning, and I'm on my way to get coffee, and so I walk by this post box right here, and there's some discarded art that's just sitting here in the morning, and there's something else like a trash can or something. But so it's a collage. It looks like it's like a collage that has to do with food, right? I saw it from a distance, and I'm walking up the street. I thought it was a painting at first, but it's a collage, and it's up here sideways. But as I'm walking by, I look right here, and I see that hand, and then I see another hand, and I see that someone has been using these hand models as pieces of art, and it's really very interesting. And but what's more interesting about the entire thing is that just yesterday I was having a conversation with a couple friends of mine, and I asked a question. We were talking about mannequins because a friend of mine had a mannequin that he made that he turned something artistically. Anyway, so I was curious about that myself. So I asked him about where he got his mannequin, and then I asked, I brought this up. I said, there's these hands that they use at like nail salons or something. Wouldn't it be cool to buy some of those and use them as hooks, like on the wall or something, or do something with it? And so then now here we are, like the 12 hours later. I'm in the next morning. I'm walking to get coffee in the morning, and here is some of those hands that I was just talking about yesterday. Isn't that weird? I know. It's very strange. What also is weird is I don't know how long these have been here, but yesterday I got coffee over there at the different shop. So I walked behind the neighborhood and then came up this way with my coffee. And right when I was walking up this way with my coffee, when I was like right here, right around here, was when I went live on the live stream right then. Oh, look at this robot car. Did you guys see the robot car right there? There's nobody driving that car. Nobody was driving that car. So anyway, I don't know if these hands were here yesterday, but if they were here, I couldn't have seen them. I didn't see them, but isn't that weird? That, I mean, can't really blame the algorithm for that one. That's a weird one. Anyway, we're going to get coffee right now. I guess we're just going to keep it live. Hold on, this is me right here. So I guess we'll keep it live while I go get coffee. Maybe I'll just put you in my pocket or something like that, or do something. I don't know. But we're gonna go check the beach for crabs this morning. We're gonna look and see if any crab came up this morning, and just go take a look. It's been a couple days since I've been down there, and it's been a couple days since we've done a video. So let's go check it out. It wouldn't be. It would be interesting. I was just thinking about that driverless car. I don't know what those cars are called. What are they called? Robot cars or something? I don't know. Anyway, it would be interesting to just, I don't know, start keeping track, start counting how many we see. I haven't seen that many. That's the first one I've seen in a while. Like maybe a week or two, a couple weeks. That looked like no one was in it. Like not even in the back seat. How is that possible? It's so weird. So it's their robotic Ubers, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. Have you guys seen them like driving next to you on the freeway and stuff? I haven't done that. I haven't seen a driverless car like pull up next to me along the freeway or anything. But I think it's happening. But I'm always far behind on all this stuff. Technology. Being smart. I fall behind. I started falling behind in 8th grade. I was really good up till then. Okay. Sometimes you got to be careful in these back streets because people that don't that aren't from here, people that aren't from the neighborhood, but people that live in the city or something. It's people that are just like what I told you. So they'll use back streets and side streets. Locals will use back streets and side streets to cut around and cut through, and they'll drive fast through them. They even know the ones where they don't put the speed bumps down on them, you know what I mean? So you gotta keep your head on a swivel, because there will be people driving in the back streets exceeding the speed limit sometimes. So you gotta be aware of that. Anyway, let's go in here and get some coffee. Hey, what's up? Good morning.
A large coffee for you?
Yes, please. Large coffee and cream.
Are you getting filtered today?
No cigarettes, please. Maybe a donut. You got fresh donuts? Yeah, maybe I'll get a donut.
We got some old fashioned right here.
I'll take one of these
Glaze?
big glazed cake ones.
Get that for you. Alright.
Thanks, buddy.
Would you like anything else besides that today?
That's it.
Alright, let me take care of that for you. $4.40. There you go. How's your day going, alright?
Real good, man. Real good.
Alright, sir. You're all set for you.
Thanks, buddy. Have a good day,
Thank
man.
you. Have a nice day.
Okay.
Thank you. Gracias.
I was looking to see if that aspartame was in this Splenda, but it doesn't matter at this point. I don't know, I'm not sure. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, so yeah, so they took the Titanic here and they cut it in the cross section. So you can look inside and it shows you each deck. And they got it for all kind of stuff, like monster trucks, London Bridge, castles, all kind of different stuff. And it's got packed with facts and information about it. It shows you how stuff is actually made, how it really works. Like everything, if you cut it in a cross section, right? Like if you had a hypothetical straw and you just cut it straight down the middle and open it up, but perfectly clean so you can see how it works. And it tells you. There's like a whole bunch of different types. So you use there's 20 inches in the lowest. So you only need there's different ones. There's one on the Titanic. There's one on fire houses, bridges.
See you guys. You too, man. You guys can hear me. When I set the camera down and moved it around, I popped it in my pocket and I set it on the counter. I don't know, I banged it around. There's some little alert came up on it, and I had to cancel that. And now there's like a circle on the screen that's making it blurry. Let's see what we can do about that. That was weird. Is it focusing, auto-focusing? it is. Is that? Let's see if it auto focuses on the Mercedes. It did, right? Is it focusing? Does it look okay? I can't really. I don't know what these little lines mean. What does that mean right there? Oh, okay. Okay, mate, that did something. All right, you guys. Okay. I clicked something that made it go away. Anyway, hang on a second. Hang on a second. No, I'm smoking, and I know I quit, but I'm cutting back, so I'm doing pretty good. I'm going, I'm down to like 3 cigarettes a day. Yesterday was a little bit more cigarettes because I was hanging out with Ratu and Micah and Kevin. The only time I'm hanging out doing nothing and I'm just talking to friends, then it's the social smoking thing comes back. Anyway, you guys want to walk around the neighborhood? Let's head down to the beach real quick and just for a second. It's going to be difficult to do. We're going to have to stop like every few steps. This is a bad idea. Let's just go back and finish our cigarette right here, just because look at what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to hold the camera, hold coffee, and also while the same hand I'm holding the camera, I'm also holding a nail right there. Okay, so let's just take it all and see what's happening this morning in San Francisco at the beach. It's 9:20 a.m. It's Monday, July 17th. There's our guy. It's a dog head in the middle of the street. It's the remnants of the doggy diner. All that's left is the sign. Only people in their 60s and 70s, maybe their late 50s. People in their 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and then I don't know if there's many people alive after that. Only those old people even know what this sign means or what it is, because it hasn't been here since the 70s. Maybe the early 80s, I take that back. Maybe 82, 84 is when the doggy diner closed. But this used to be a 24-hour diner called the Doggy Diner, and it was right here. It was a local, a local spot, hot spot. But it is no longer here. But the sign remains. People love that dog head. Only, like I said, old people, I guess, probably. But people do love that metallic red dachshund with the bow tie and the chef hat. This is Philip. He's juggling some sandwiches.
It's nice to have nice. Oh, I know, but it's like, why would you, as a renter, that's something that they should do.
Let's go see if we can eavesdrop on some conversations. What do you say? I don't want to walk down where all the construction is, so let's cut down back down the back street. Even though the sun looks nice right here. Screw it, let's do it. Okay. Let's head on out and head on down. So that was interesting. I really didn't have any intention of making a video this morning. I haven't really been feeling in a creative mood because I set these parameters for myself on July 4th, and then it lasted 3 or 4 days, and then I broke down and started smoking again and went back into my old habits. So I still haven't completely transitioned into productivity, but we are making a video this morning. But I was just going to the store to get coffee and a donut, and then I happened to see those manicuring hands. That was very strange because I just had thought of them. It was weird. Just talked about it. Just talked about finding some and then doing something with them. And then someone else had already done something with them, and they were sitting right on the street, right where I walked by them, like the next day. That's weird. It's kind of cool. It's neat when weird little coincidences like that happen. That was a weird coincidence. Let's cross here illegally because I like this side of the street better. Coffee's good this morning. It's fresh. Donuts look good too. Big, soft, fresh donuts. We'll take a look at the donut when we get to the beach. Eat the donut when we get to the beach. This is right where they're going to put a big building. This spot, this block right here, this is the garden center. So this block where the garden center is, right here, this. They intend to put a skyscraper there. Like some people want to put a 50-story skyscraper, but I don't think that that's ever going to fly. It's not going to happen. But people in the neighborhood that I've talked to believe that the project will eventually go forward, and they will put a building here. But it's going to take 5 to 10 years, and it's going to be 10 or 12 floors instead of 50. They want to put a 50-story skyscraper here. But even something bigger than this, like if they try and put something like 5 or 6 or 7, or like I said, 10 or 12, it's going to have a giant environmental impact and all kinds of problems. So even that might not happen. And nobody here in this neighborhood is wanting anything like that to happen. These people have all bought these homes. Many of them, most of them own these homes, and they don't want their neighborhood impacted by a large apartment building with lots of units. So people are concerned about that. This is a cool little spot to sit in the sun by this cactus. What does he have? It says, I don't know what those are. Some sort of greens. First I thought they were tomatoes, but they're not. But like this building right here, these are luxury condos that are very expensive, and it's still not even finished. And it's been 6-8 years, and it's still not finished, and there's very few people that live in this building. And they still haven't come close to doing what they said they were going to do at the beginning. So at the beginning, the people in the neighborhood weren't minding this idea that much, because in the proposal, the whole ground floor of this building is supposed to be commerce. So this ground floor was supposed to have a Whole Foods and a gym and a beauty parlor, boutique. A lot of people are hoping for a surf shop and a skate shop, but nothing has happened. Like nothing has happened here yet. Nothing. Just a few people have moved in. Very few. And then this is another spot we're hoping is going to be a surf shop as well. Alright, let's go see if we can find some crab and eat this donut. Excuse me. morning, everyone. Hope that you're doing well wherever you're at. This is where we're at. We're on the multi-use pathway. A lot of sand here. Ocean looks really beautiful this morning. I don't see any crab out, you guys. Let's head down. Let's see what we can see. Really had a good show yesterday with Gratu over at the Hotel Orlov. Really a fun day. It was like a marathon. It was his 4th anniversary live stream, I think is what it was. Wow. We just almost got pooped on by a bird. Did you see that? Dude, it came so close. It came close to hitting us, but it landed right in front of us. I hope that showed up on. It didn't show up on camera because you're looking at me. Or I forgot. Shit. Anyway, yeah, really fun live stream yesterday. Like 6 hours straight or something. Maybe it was longer. I don't know. So yeah, if I would have had the camera pointed just like it's pointed right now, there was a seagull that flew over the top of us and pooped, and the poop dropped like directly down right in front of us and came real close, hitting one of my shoes. But it did not. It missed. Very, very pretty morning out here. It's sunny and warm, but there is fog to the west and then fog to the north. You can't see the cliff house. There's so much fog that you can't see the cliff house, which is about a mile and a half north of us, and the opening to the San Francisco Bay is also, you know, straight north of us on this beach, but you can't see it because of the morning fog. It is a very beautiful morning. There's a dead bird. Poor guy. Got another dead bird. 2 dead birds this morning. It's gonna sit there, but when I got closer, it looked gross. There were a bunch of flies around it. So maybe we'll just stop here. The video's almost over, and I want to take a bite of this donut. Let's take a look at the donut and see what we got. Oh crap. Let's get it. God, so what happened was there were napkins in with the donut, and they came out and they almost flew away down the beach, but we saved them. Oh, wow. What a poorly mannered dog. This is a donut. What is this, a glazed cake donut? Or just a glazed? Fresh, very soft, made just a couple hours ago. Good. Good donut. It's just a donut. We ate half. We ate half the donut, 3 bites. Save the other half for later. Is this another dead bird? There'll be 3. What is that? Well, you guys. What is it? I don't want to show it. Okay, so there's 3 dead birds this morning. I don't even know what kind of bird that is, but it's dead. That's weird. Why are there dead birds? There's also more seaweed than typical. It's all fresh too. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Talk to you guys later.